Hey everybody, this is Matt Kramer here. I'm going to try to read Joshua as much as possible. We're going to start in chapter 17 today. Here we are. There was also a lot for the tribe of Manasseh, a lot, or a plot of land for the tribe of Manasseh, for he was the firstborn of Joseph, to wit, for Machir, the firstborn of Manasseh, the father of Gilead, because he was a man of war, therefore he had Gilead and Bashan. There was also a lot for the rest of the children of Manasseh by their families. For the children of Abiezer, for the children of Helek, for the children of Asriel, for the children of Shechem, for the children of Hefer, for the children of Shemida. These were the male children of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, by their families. But Zelophehad, the son of Hefer, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons but daughters. And these are the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, a girl, Haglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They came near before Eleazar the priest and before Joshua the son of Nun, and before the princes, saying, "The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our brethren." Therefore, according to the commandment of the Lord, he gave them an inheritance among the brethren of their father. There fell 10 portions to Manasseh beside the land of Gilead and Bashan, which were on the other side Jordan. Because the daughters of Manasseh had an inheritance among his sons, and the rest of Manasseh's sons had the land of Gilead. The coast of Manasseh was from Asher to Michmetha, that lieth before Shechem, and the border went along on the right hand unto the inhabitants of En Tappuah. Now Manasseh had the land of Tappuah, but Tappuah on the border of Manasseh belonged to the children of Ephraim. The coast descended unto the river Kana. Southward of the river, these cities of Ephraim are among the cities of Manasseh. The coast of Manasseh also was on the north side of the river, and the outgoings of it were at the sea. Southward it was Ephraim's, and northward it was Manasseh's. And the sea in his border is his border, and they met together in Asher on the north, and in Issachar on the east. Manasseh had in Issachar and in Asher Beth Shean and her towns, Iblaam and her towns, the inhabitants of Dor and her towns, the inhabitants of Endor and her towns, the inhabitants of Taanach and her towns, and the inhabitants of Megiddo and her towns, even 3 countries. Yet the children of Manasseh could not drive out the inhabitants of those cities, but the Canaanites would dwell in that land. Yet it came to pass, when the children of Israel were waxing strong, that they put the Canaanites to tribute, but did not utterly drive them out. The children of Joseph spake unto Joshua, saying, "Why hast thou given me but one lot and one portion to inherit, seeing I am a great people? For as much as the Lord hath blessed me hitherto." Joshua answered them, "If thou be a great people, then get thee up to the wood country, and cut down for thyself there in the land of the Perizzites and of the giants, if Mount Ephraim be too narrow for thee." The children of Joseph said, "The hill is not enough for us, and all the Canaanites that dwell in the land of the valley have chariots of iron, both they who are of Beth Shean and her towns, and they who are of the valley of Jezreel. Joshua spake unto the house of Joseph, even to Ephraim and to Manasseh, saying, "Thou art a great people, and hast great power. Thou shalt not have one lot only. But the mountain shall be thine, for it is a wood, and thou shalt cut it down, and the outgoings of it shall be thine. For thou shalt drive out the Canaanites, though they have iron chariots, and though they be strong. Chapter 18. The whole congregation of the children of Israel assembled together at Shiloh, and set up the tabernacle of the congregation there. And the land was subdued before them. There remained among the children of Israel 7 tribes which had not yet received their inheritance. Joshua said unto the children of Israel, How long are ye slack to go to possess the land, which the Lord God of your fathers hath given you? Give out from among you 3 men of each tribe, and I will send them. And they shall rise and go through the land and describe it, according to the inheritance of them. And they shall come again to me. They shall divide it into 7 parts. Judah shall abide in the coast on the south, and the house of Joseph shall abide in the coast on the north. Ye shall therefore describe the land into 7 parts, and bring the description hither to me, that I may cast lots for you here before the Lord our God. But the Levites have no part among you, for the priesthood of the Lord is their inheritance. And Gad and Reuben and half the tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance beyond Jordan on the east, which Moses the servant of the Lord gave them. The men arose and went away, and Joshua charged them that went to describe the land, saying, Go and walk through the land and describe it, and come again to me, that I may here cast lots for you before the Lord in Shiloh. Gotta wait till they pass. Hello. All right. Verse 9. The men went and passed through the land and described it by cities into 7 parts in the book, and came again to Joshua to the host of Shiloh. Joshua cast lots for them in Shiloh before the Lord, and there Joshua divided the land unto the children of Israel according to their divisions. The lot of the tribe of the children of Benjamin came up according to their families, and the coast of their lot came forth between the children of Judah and the children of Joseph. Their border on the north side was from Jordan, and the border went up to the side of Jericho on the north side, and went up through the mountains westward. And the goings out thereof were at the wilderness of Beth-aven. The border went over from thence toward Luz, to the side of Luz, which is Bethel, southward, and the border descended to Adaroth Adar, near the hill that lieth on the south side of the nether Beth Horon. The border was drawn thence and compassed the corner of the sea southward from the hill that lieth before Beth Horon southward, and the goings out thereof were at Kirjath Baal, which is Kirjath Jearim, a city of the children of Judah. This was the west quarter. The south quarter was from the end of Kirjath Jearim, and the border went out to the east, on the west, and went out to the well of waters of Nephtoah. The border came down to the end of the mountain that lieth before the valley of the son of Hinnom, and which is in the valley of the giants on the north, and descending to the valley of Hinnom, to the side of Jebusi on the south, and descended to En Rogel, drawing from the north, and went forth to En Shemesh, and went forth toward Gilaloth, which is over against the going up of Adumim, and descended to the stone of Boha, the son of Reuben, passing along toward the side over against Arabah northward, and went down unto Arabah. The border passed along to the side of Beth Hogla northward, and the outgoings of the border were at the north bay of the Salt Sea at the south end of Jordan. This was the south coast. Jordan was the border of it on the east side. This was the inheritance of the children of Benjamin by the coasts thereof round about, according to their families. Now the cities of the tribe of the children of Benjamin, according to their families, were Jericho, Beth Hogla, the valley of Keziz, Beth Araba, Zamaraim, Bethel, Avim, Para, Ophrah, Shaper, Hamonai, Ophni, 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 and Gaba, 12 cities with their villages. Gibeon, Ramah, Be'eroth, Mizpah, Shephirah, Moza, Rechem, Erpael, or Erpeel, and Tarala, Zala, Eleph, Jebuzi, which is Jerusalem, Gibeath, Karjath, 14 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Benjamin according to their families. The second lot came forth, chapter 19. The second lot came forth to Simeon, even for the tribe of the children of Simeon according to their families, and their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Judah. They had in their inheritance Beersheba, or Saba, and Molada, Hazar Shual, Bala, Azem, Eltolad, Bethuel, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth Markobath, Hazar Susa, Beth Leboath, Sharuhen, 13 cities and their villages, Ain, Ramon, Ether, Ashan, 4 cities and their villages, all the villages that were round about these cities too, Baalath Be'er, Ramath of the south. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Simeon according to their families. Out of the portion of the children of Judah was the inheritance of the children of Simeon, for the part of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore the children of Simeon had their inheritance within the inheritance of them. The third lot came up for the children of Zebulun according to their families, and the border of their inheritance was unto Sarid. Their border went up toward the sea, and Marala reached to Dabasheth, and reached to the river that is before Jokneam, turning from Sarid eastward toward the sun rising unto the border of Kisloth Tabor, and then goeth out to Dabarath, and goeth up to Japhia. From thence passing on along the east to Gita Hefer, Eta Kazim, and goeth out to Rimmon Methar to Nea. The border compasseth it on the north side to Hanathan, and the outgoings thereof are in the valley of Jephthah-el. And Katath and Nahalal and Shimron, Idalah, Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. Hello. Verse 16. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun according to their families. These cities with their villages. The fourth lot came out to Issachar, for the children of Issachar according to their families. Their border was toward Jezreel and Kesulah and Shunem, Haphraim, Shehon, Anaharath, Rabith, Kishion, Abez, Remeth, En Ganim, En Hara, and Beth Pazez. The coast reacheth to Tabor and Shahazima, and Beth Shemesh, and the outgoings of the border were at Jordan. 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar according to their families, the cities, and their villages. The fifth lot came out to the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families. Their border was Helkath, Hali, Beten, and Akshaf. Alamelech, Amad, Mishael, and reaches to Carmel westward, and to Shihorlibnath, that's a hard word, turning toward the sun rising to Beth Dagon, and reacheth to Zebulun and into the valley of Jephthahel, toward the north side of Beth Emek and Nael, goeth out to Kabul. Oh, Kabul, that sounds familiar. Kabul on the left hand. Hebron, Rehob, Haman, Kana, even unto great Zidon. Then the coast turneth to Ramah, to the strong city of Tyre, and the coast turneth to Hosah, and the outgoings thereof are at the sea from the coast to Akzib, Uma also in Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families, these cities with their villages. The sixth lot came out to the children of Naphtali, even for the children of Naphtali, according to their families. Their coast was from Haleth, from Elon to Zaananim and Adami, Nekeb and Jebnael, unto Lakum, and the outgoings thereof were at Jordan. Then the coast turneth westward to Aznoth Tabor, and goeth out from thence to Hukok, and reacheth to Zebulun on the south side, and reaches to Asher. And reaches to Asher on the west side, and to Judah upon Jordan toward the sunrising. The fenced cities are Zidin, Zer, Hamath, Rakath, Chinnereth, Adama, Ramah, Hazor, Kadesh, Edrei, and En-Hazar, Iron, the city of Iron, interesting, Migdal-El, Horem, Beth Anath, and Beth Shemesh, 19 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities and their villages. The seventh lot came out for the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families. And the coast of their inheritance was Zorah, Eshtaol, Shemesh, Sha'alabim, and Elon, and Jethlah, Elon, Timnathah, and Ekron, Eltekeh, Gibbethon, Baalath, Jehud, Bene Berak, and Gathriman, Mejarkan, Rekon, with the border before Japhel, or I think it's pronounced Japhel. The coast of the children of Dan went out too little for them. Therefore the children of Dan went up to to fight against Lashem, and took it, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and dwelt therein, and called Lashem Dan, after the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, these cities with their villages. When they had made an end of dividing the land for an inheritance by the coasts, the children of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua, the son of Nun, among them. According to the word of the Lord, they gave him the city which he asked, even Timnath-Serah, to Mount Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelt therein. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel divided for an inheritance by lot in Shiloh before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. So they made an end of dividing the country. Gotta wait till the music stops. All right, sorry about that. Chapter 20. The Lord also spake unto Joshua, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, Appoint out for you cities of refuge, whereof I spake unto you by the hand of Moses, that the slayer that killeth any person unawares and unwittingly may flee thither, and they shall be your refuge from the avenger of blood. When he doth flee unto one of those cities, shall stand at the entering of the gate of the city, and shall declare his cause in the ears of the elders of that city. They shall take him into the city unto them, and give him a place that he may dwell among them. If the avenger of blood pursue after him, then they shall not deliver the slayer up into his hands, because he smote his neighbor unwittingly, and hated him not before time. He shall dwell in that city until he stand before the congregation for judgment, and until the death of the high priest that shall be in those days. Then shall the slayer return, and come unto his own city, and unto his own house, unto the city from whence he fled. They appointed Kadesh in Galilee, in Mount Galilee, that sounds familiar. Galilee in Mount Naphtali, and Shechem in Mount Ephraim, and Kirjath Arba, which is Hebron, in the mountain of Judah. On the other side Jordan, by Jericho eastward, they assigned Bezer in the wilderness upon the plain, out of the tribe of Reuben, and Ramoth and Gilead out of the tribe of Gad, and Golan and Bashan out of the tribe of Manasseh. These were the cities appointed for all the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them, that whosoever killeth any person at unawares might flee thither, and not die by the hand of the avenger of blood, until he stood before the congregation. And that's up to where I should be in Joshua. I may finish Joshua tomorrow, since I'm off all day tomorrow. So we'll try to finish Joshua tomorrow, and then, and then I'll make up for Judges and the Psalms, which I haven't really been reading for a while. So I need to really catch up on the Psalms. So stay tuned for tomorrow's reading of the end of Judges, and I will see you later.